the brand new episode of Benidorm Battle series, where right now we show you some of the best places or not so good ones to have a typical Spanish menu right here on the famous Tapas Alley in Benidorm town. Today it's time for another contestant of this Benidorm Battle series from Tapas Alley. Let's see if it's actually worth the money spent and if it is an authentic and tasty menu. In the heart of the old town, right here on the famous Tapas Alley, there's three places that we're still needing to check. La Taperia, which is this one right here. And this is offering a menu of the day for $19.50. The Tapas y Vino, which is this place here and next door that offers menus starting from 1 p.m. And the third place, which has a giant, massive meat menu. At least they've had it previously, which is Brasseria Aurrera. Let's choose one. We've decided to go to La Taperia since it's the only one that had the menu visible and available right now at $12.20. This is the menu of the day. They have a first plate, second one, and a dessert plus bread, drink, dessert, or coffee included. And all this for $19.50 per person. We've sat down already on the inside. We are the first ones here because they just opened up. We did it on purpose because we wanted to have a quieter atmosphere. So we've sat down on the inside with the air conditioning. I'll show you the menu right now, and then I'll show you here on the screen the menu of the day and what we've chosen. We've gotten already our drinks, a sparkling water and just a normal water. And this is the typical menu. These are some rations. You have typical octopus, shrimps, croquetas, mushrooms, alcachofas, anchovies, different types of varieties of even seafood, plus broken eggs they call them, with ham, Iberic ham, or chistorra, different types of varieties, salads, fish, meat, and desserts. Especially for the meats, they have so many variety of meat, even rib eye. Ooh, that's interesting. And vegan chicken. Wow. We will grab our drinks and shortly the food will be served. They've brought already our bread. This is bread with alioli, quite a lot for 3 people, which is actually a great portion. And the croquetas, which we've asked for our daughter because she didn't want to have a menu, already have arrived. Look at these, how beautiful. They brought us the bread. We put some alioli on top of it. That's how you usually eat it. Let's try it out. It's very flavorful. It's garlicky. Alioli is like a mayo with a garlic, intense one, and some lemon inside. Really good one. Typical Spanish alioli. The bread is today's bread, fresh. I remember we visited this place maybe 2 years ago. Hace 2 años o así vinimos o así. Uno antes. We visited this place a while ago, but maybe they've changed now. I have my doubts. They say they are caseras, which are like homemade, but I have my doubts. They're too perfect to be caseras. Let us know what you think here in the comment section. These are the croquetas. There's quite a lot of pieces of ham inside. These are the typical croquetas with jamon serrano, and made here, not frozen ones. Even though they have a perfect shape, but my husband says that these are done with a specific machine, like the shape itself. So that's why they're like these, but there are some smaller and some bigger ones here. It's actually really good. And it doesn't taste like a frozen one. Wow. We've already received the second course, which was really quick, like our first course, but after the croquetas. More or less coming up at the same time so that kids would start slightly earlier and the parents would start at the same time. Great croquetas, really like it. Crunchy, not too salty. Very good overall. A very nice and generous portion of a salad for one person. There is a little bit of everything here. Looks very appetizing, and honestly, this is a good size. You can see it slightly from the side how it looks like. Has onions and all different types of veggies out here. And this is the spaghetti bolognese for my husband. Let's try these spaghettis first because my husband is quite quite hungry, so let's try it out. These are bolognese spaghettis, the typical ones, part of the menu, first course of the menu.
El servicio muy bueno, el hombre es muy majo. ¿Quieres probar los espaguetis? Un poquito.
Typical spaghettis. Good ones, like the ones that you would make at home, literally. Enough meat, enough sauce, not too salty, not too vinegary. Good ones. Es como en casa, es como caseros. Recently made spaghettis.
Y la carne también, mira.
Like at home, you know, and there's like pieces of meat inside, so definitely really good.
Let's prepare our salad. The typical preparation would be olive oil and a vinegar, wine vinegar. First of all, I put some olive oil on it everywhere equally, and then we open up the vinegar and we put just the tiniest bit, I don't use all of it, on top. We mix it all up a little bit and I pre-cut all the veggies so that it would be easier for me to try it out for you guys and let you know how it tastes.
With the salad, they always bring you this. This is the olive oil. The vinegar, it has different colors because I suppose it's different date or something. See? Yeah, because it's exactly the same thing. See? Vinegar, and there's also salt and pepper. I don't see balsamic vinegar, but it's fine. It's not necessary for these types of salads. I've put it on here and let's try it out. It looks very fresh and there's tuna inside, there's onions, there's carrots, there's tomatoes, lettuce of different kind. And this is usually how the typical mixed salad should be here in the area. Sometimes they put asparagus on top of it, like white asparagus from the can. But this time it's not the case. Instead, it has plenty of veggies and quite a lot of tuna. Let's try it out. It has a lot of variety. All of this is fresh. All the lettuce and all the veggies that you have here, the tuna, everything.
While we were eating our first course meals, quite a bit more people arrived to the restaurant.
We finished our first meal right now. We're waiting for the second courses and then it's also the dessert time.
And the rice arrived. This is quite a lot. This is for one person. Let me tell you guys, how come this is for one person? Who in his sane mind would eat all this just by himself as part of the menu? I don't know, but this is with alcachofa. This is with octopus, supposed to be quite a huge portion. My husband's putting a little bit on a plate and just look at this. There's so much in here and it has this broth because this is like a creamy rice. It's not the dry paella as per se. They brought 2 pieces of lemon, which is what you usually do. So you just put a little bit of lemon on top of it and that is how we eat our rices and paellas. And I've gotten the bacalao al pilpil, the typical sauce. This is al pilpil. This is like on top of it. And then with a little bit of olive oil and some pimenton, which is paprika. Let's cut it a little bit. On the bottom there is like a potato puree, like oven-made potatoes, like pureed, if it makes sense. Bacalao on top and then the sauce. Last time I'm afraid to actually eat it because last time in some of the places it had bones in it. Right now I think there is none. I'm seeing it like this and I think there is no bones in it, so probably and hopefully it's safe to eat. Let's grab a little bit of potatoes out here. Look at how piping hot it is. Ooh, that's delicious. And a little bit of olive oil.
I have the bacalao here with the sauce. We've opened it up. Let's try it out. I've gotten some olive oil with some parsley and garlic too. I think I've tried it here last time or in some of the places nearby and it wasn't as good, but this time it's actually very nice. It's super tender. Potatoes are nicely seasoned. The olive oil bacalao is really tender, not dry at all. There's enough of sauce. Actually, it's really good. Let's try the rice as well. We've tried, all of the family tried it except for myself. Alcachofa, which is on top of it. Then we have the rice. and the octopus inside. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to eat it because it's really, really hot, but we'll try. It has a specific taste of octopus and like the alcachofa. So it's not like a typical seafood rice like or paella. It doesn't have chicken in it. It's like very, very specific. So you have to like it, but if you're a fan of octopus and alcachofa, then it's gonna be perfectly fine for you. It just has just enough of salt. We'll put some lemon on it. This one. We've finished already the food. We've gotten the dessert. They don't have a lot of options for dessert though. It's either pineapple with ice cream like ice cream scoop, yogurt with honey or something like this, and coffee pudding, something like that. But it doesn't have like a typical Spanish pudding or piece of fruit. So yeah, there's not a lot where to choose from, but we've gotten some ice cream and some pineapple with ice cream. We'll see how it comes presented. By the way, the curious thing is that rices, at least this one, not the strongest point because they put so many spices in it, but it's not the typical rice, so that's why it has such a strong flavor. It has to be slightly different, so the rice would be like 7 out of 10. But all the rest was really, really good.
On the outside, terrace filled up quite quickly, and on the inside, on the opposite side, there's quite a lot of people too, and some of our subscribers. Hi, if you're watching. And meanwhile, we received our desserts. This is the pineapple and ice cream. I find it like a strange thing. I'm not used to eating it like this. My husband said it's more or less normal. And the vanilla ice cream.
Pineapple with ice cream. Not sure why this combo. This is very strange. Usually it comes with just a cut piece of fruit, but not with ice cream. It's interesting, but I would choose just either ice cream or pineapple. Es el mismo que tengo yo. My husband has exactly the same ice cream that I have here. It's a nice ice cream. It's smooth. It's creamy, typical vanilla ice cream, but I wouldn't combine it. I would just eat a pineapple. Overall, not bad. Good portions of dessert. We've finished our meals and now we'll show you how much all of this did cost for us because we've gotten 2 menus. Drinks, one of them should be excluded of the menu because it's an extra water, if I'm not wrong. And we've had croquetas, which are also separate for our daughter. Let's see.
The check came out to 5201. Strange. It's because of croquetas. 01. It's like a strange number. Croquetas, menu of the days, and the water. That's what we've had. And it was overall a nice place. We've been here already previously once, and we were gladly surprised this time in our visit.
This was La Taperia. This place is lovely. The only thing that rice could be slightly better. However, all the rest is actually quite good. The menu prices are reasonable as well. And overall, by now, I do feel like by now it starts to get slightly more people here. And the Tapas Alley in general, you can just look at this right there, is starting to get filled by also Spanish that are starting their lunch at 2 p.m. Just in half an hour or an hour time, this will be absolutely packed up. This place was good. It was way better than the previous time that we visited it. So yes, they are making progress, and now we could definitely say, of course, you can visit this place and have a lovely meal for a reasonable price. Let us know what do you think and if this might be one of the places that you will visit on your next holiday. Stay tuned for some of the last tapas restaurants here very soon, next Wednesday. Goodbye.